How you feeling, Master?
I am
Fire.
amped. I am
I'm
hyped.
on fire.
I am ready to go. I'm on fire.
I'm hyped for you.
Come
I'm
on.
excited. Like, yesterday I admitted that you'd got me a little bit won over with, your humanitarian take on the Europa League and Conference League, and maybe I was starting to be, one to your side of the argument. Today, with your radiant positivity, your beam of joy, that beautiful new shirt you're wearing, I've got to say, you're getting me feeling it for Arsenal a little bit.
I'm warming you up. And I can't wait because Saturday night they will make history. I'm confident. I love talking to other fans that are confident right now. The ones that are so many fans that I know they're in Budapest right now and they're just soaking it all up, enjoying this moment, enjoying this ride. What a week it's been. And we're going to cap it off, baby, with a nice trophy that this club's never won and a nice parade.
And also, you've got the parade anyway. You've already won the Premier League first time in 22 years.
No.
It's a free hit of a weekend for you.
No,
You
don't
just get
say
to
that
relax.
free hit stuff. No.
You get to chill.
No.
Like, you can just watch the game with all pressure's off, mate.
No, don't talk to me like that. There are so many Arsenal fans that are coming to me saying, it's a free hit. That is coward talk. That is loser mentality.
Coward talk.
That is coward talk. There's no such thing as a free hit for the Champions League final. A final you haven't been in 20 years. But you've only been in twice.
And you've never won.
And never won this competition. That is a level of pretentiousness that I would just not get along with. Because you're under the assumption that Arsenal will make it back again. And who knows? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But you have to seize today. Because I have seen so many times in sports, you think the window of opportunity is available for you in the next 5 years. As much as I've been saying, the next 5 years for Arsenal is wide open and they're going to dominate all over England and Europe. And I truly do believe that. But that window can close just as fast as it is open. You have to seize this moment. You have to take advantage of this opportunity. They have to win. They have to take. They have been the best team, one of the best teams in Europe, the best defense in Europe. Right now, they're as healthy as they've ever been. Go get your revenge. Go get your revenge. Go batter PSG. Go prove to them why you were the better team last year, even though the results did not show for it, and show them why you're the better team this year.
Speaking of batters, it's a free hit. It is a free hit. It's you can approach it. You can
Why do people
I totally
think this way?
understand.
I don't get this mentality.
That mentality isn't going to affect Arsenal. That mentality isn't going to affect Mikel Arteta. That is not going to be the mentality in the dressing room.
I agree, but why is that mentality with the fans?
Why not let the fans just enjoy that bit of copium?
No.
Enjoy their weekend in the sun, have a barbecue, get ready for the parade, and you know what? If we do a historic double, then fantastic. Even if you don't, we can still enjoy ourselves.
We are
It's
here
a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful place to be.
These fans have been listening too much to these social media correspondents who go to every match saying, oh, would you rather win the Champions League or the Premier League? If I could promise you for the next 5 years that you wouldn't win anything, but could you win a trophy? Those hypotheticals.
They sound like the questions I've been asking you, to be fair.
And you have. And each time I've told you it is nonsense because both of them are available for us. Like, you can think that too. Would you rather win this or that? Or would you rather win both? I would rather win both. And if this club says they're the biggest team in England, says they're the biggest team in Europe, then what you have to do? You have to win, then win again, then win again, then win again, then win again. Every single time you get a chance to win a trophy, to win a final, to prove that you're the best in England, to prove that you're the best in Europe, you have to take advantage of this opportunity. That's where I'm at with it. And I will not hear any other nonsense from the fans, from the comments, from anyone, other pundits, from celebrities, actors. I don't care. Anyone else that feels any other way about what's in front of us right now on Saturday is being an absolute coward. And I do not tolerate cowards.
I came into this show saying that you kind of talked me around to the Arsenal way, that you'd kind of got me on board with it, that maybe I was rooting for you this weekend. But do you know what? All this talk of the coward way, all this talk of, it's not a free hit. You can't treat it that way. You have to really root for what you desperately want. Ale, 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 PSG, PSG, ale, 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 PSG. Say it with your chest, Master.
See, this is why you're not invited. I can't believe you actually wanted an invite.
Bring me to the cookout, baby. I will bring the party. I'll be the reason that people are having a good time.
It's always your own. It is always your own.
Here we go. Come on, Paris Saint-Germain. All those Arsenal fans that have been insufferable over the last 2 weeks, all those Arsenal fans who have been up in our mentions, who have been having a go at Master for just wanting you to win, all those Arsenal fans in the office who are sticking Tottenham logos on the water bottle saying Tottenham Tears on them. For all of those Arsenal fans.
I did not know this happened.
Just stick it. Get it up here. Come on, Paris Saint-Germain.
I did not know you had that buttoned up the whole day.
Allez, Paris Saint-Germain.
They're celebrating here. Everyone being enemies.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Sam is dancing. You're dancing.
Saint-Germain.
Lucy. It's just me and you right now. That's it. We're the enemies are around.
There is only two
And I told
people involved in this show today.
I told you, I am here for war. And if you are the enemy, then you are absolutely the enemy. We have drawn the
do we
line.
need to move further away?
The line has been drawn. You need to step that side of the table. The line has been drawn.
Listen,
Unbelievable.
I'll be happy for you if you win. But also, there are a lot of insufferable Arsenal fans in this building, and I'll be ready to drink their tears on Monday morning. I'm going to get Master's bucket out, and I'm going to be going around the parade.
It's not happening.
Oh, it's lovely. You got a Premier League title, but where's your Champions League? Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that. Give me your tears. Give me all of your tears. I love you, brother. Best of luck.
Don't touch me.
I was going to save it for the end of the show, but
don't touch this kid.
we got it.
Don't touch this kid.
We got it out of the way.
Touch me.
Should we talk about actual football?
We were until you derailed it and became my absolute enemy right now. So come on. What do you want to talk about?
News coming out of training. Jurrien Timber. Going to be healthy, going to be fit, should be playing on Saturday. How huge is that considering he's going to be going up against, let's be frank, the best winger in football this season?
Yeah, and I mean, we saw last year a less than fit Jurrien Timber in the first leg in the semifinal. Kvaratskhelia took advantage of that, scored the goal in the first 10 minutes of that first leg, and PSG was able to play their game. So I'm hoping he's fully fit. I am, because I'm having PTSD from that I was there at that match, and I'm having PTSD. And as much as you may feel from the fun night we had last night, that PSG Arsenal match last year, that one had me in my feelings. Because I had expected a better performance from Arsenal in that first leg, and you know that one moment of opportunity, that one
You're
chance.
going up against the best team in Europe. You know, you can't beat yourself up if you lose to the best team in Europe. That's why it's a free hit.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't. I deal with it enough in the comments, and now this loser mentality. That's probably why you're a Reading and Tottenham fan. To be honest with you.
Wow.
And you know what? Actually, I feel better that
I'd say that felt close to home, but you know what? I'm used to it.
I feel better now that you're wearing the PSG shirt because you know it's hopefully
I actually get to win something this weekend.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
Do you? I mean, I don't know. I feel much better knowing you're on that side. Hopefully, you can rub off on them.
Oh no, I'm not cursing them. I'm not downhousing them, am I?
I think you.
If they lose this weekend, it's just totally on me for getting behind them in the way that I have, in the big way that I have.
But if Timber's healthy and fit, that's been the biggest question mark in terms of what this starting 11 looks like. Do you go with Timber? Do you go with Mosquera? I mean, we saw Zubimendi in the final match playing right back. Is that an option that Arteta was exploring?
There's some talk about him starting Havertz up front as well, potentially.
I think you have to start Havertz up front. Absolutely. I think that's a no-brainer. No-brainer.
So talk to me. What's your lineup? What's your front 4 or 5 looking like?
Havertz up top, Trossard at the left, Saka on at the right wing. Midfield. The midfield's gonna be interesting. Declan Rice, of course. Do you go with Odegaard? Do you go with Eze? I think is the biggest question mark there.
I think if you're starting Havertz, you almost need to start Eze, so you've got that extra bit of directness, that extra bit of like someone who can run at them. Like PSG, as much as they defended brilliantly in the second leg against Bayern Munich and sat deep and actually managed to absorb all that pressure and really restricted them to half chances for most of the game, you want to be putting pressure on that back line. It's in theory, it's their weakness. They are an incredibly strong team, top to bottom. Both of these teams are. They're in a Champions League final after all, but yeah, I would say you want to start Eze. I'm just surprised that, you know, Gyökeres as what he is and what he represents. I'm just surprised that that's not the...
When Havertz is healthy, he's the best striker we have. I've felt that way time and time again. What he's able to do creatively, as he can drop back in a false 9 position. He gives us an aerial threat on, especially with David Raya. That's going to be huge. The amount of pressure we're going to be receiving. Raya's going to be in some positions where literally he's just going to be kicking the ball as far as he can. And you need an aerial threat that can win those duels, and Havertz does that better than Gyökeres. He can win ground duels. He gives us, a threat at set pieces, which I think is going to be a huge part of this match, as it always is with Arsenal, but particularly against PSG. It's going to be one opportunity in a place that will be looking to take advantage of with PSG. I think there's a height advantage in an area in which they can excel in. So I just think all around. And Havertz shows up in big games. Like, let's be honest. This guy who scored in a Champions League final before, he scored the game-winning goal against Burnley that ultimately was the one that decided the Premier League trophy. So, since he's been back and healthy, Havertz has been a quality player. And he gets a lot of shtick from Arsenal fans because, he creates a lot of chances. And, yeah, there's going to be some that he's going to miss, unfortunately. But, I mean, he creates so many chances and will score goals off of those chances or make a key pass in the final third that I think he's somehow become underappreciated and underrated. So much so, I don't know if you saw the comments he said yesterday that came out, where he's talking his talk now too. He's talking about how confident he is that Arsenal's going to win, and I could pull up the comments and the quotes, but I was reading that last night as we were hanging out after the show, and we've seen the confidence from Bukayo Saka, we've seen the confidence from Mikel Arteta privately, the video that was leaked, but now we're seeing the same confidence from Kai Havertz, and I just think this is a very confident and motivated team that there's nothing wrong with dealing with this pressure of being potentially the first team to do this in club history to win the Champions League final. So I like the mindset and mentality that Kai Havertz is in right now, and I'd love to have him up top.
That is what we're saying here, though, when I'm joking with you about the free hit stuff. And I'll admit I'm on board with you for most of it. I think that shouldn't be the mentality. I understand it's a very British thing to err on the side of pessimism, to, if you don't get excited, then you'll never be disappointed kind of thing. But that can't be the mentality of those who have travelled to Budapest. That can't be the mentality of the team. That can't be. And so I like it. Kai Havertz coming out and saying with his chest, Bukayo Saka saying that PSG was who they wanted, even if subtly, even if he just shaded and alluded to it. We all knew what he meant. Mikel Arteta going in front of that crowd of people. I love that people are like that video that leaked. I mean, he was in front of a crowd of probably 1,000 people, it looked like, in that venue. Somebody is going to have been filming it. Somebody is going to have put it out there. So I thought it was a beautiful thing. I'm on board with the cockiness. I'm on board with the confidence. But, I also need to see that it is at least being approached in a very serious way. Yes, we are confident, but we are confident knowing the threat that's in front of us. We're not going into this overconfident. We're not going into this with a mindset that's going to hurt us when we realise we are going up against the best in the world right now.
The quote specifically from Kai Havertz, the one that's gone viral, quote, "We are going to go on the pitch and we are going to beat them. So go for it." And again, this is the mentality and mindset that the players have. And I think that's the mindset and mentality that fans need to have as well. And the ones that are in Budapest right now absolutely have that mindset. And I think there is a quiet confidence that a lot of Arsenal fans feel about this final. But they're hedging their bets and saying, it's a free hit. And I hate that. Go all in. Go all in. What's the point of being a fan if you're not going to go all in?
If you're going all in, why aren't you going to a watch party? Why aren't you being around us to watch the game? Why aren't
not. I'd see after this. I trust my intuition, and I knew before this shirt even popped up that I'm not going to watch this match with you. I would watch it in a pub, but one thing about pubs in London, you guys have terrible TV angles. And it's not like in America, which we do so great as sports bars.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, it's a different world. Yeah. And even when sports bars, they've tried to open them here, there aren't enough TVs. I'm you could double the number of TVs in here and it would still not be enough.
The angles are atrocious. So that's the one thing. The second one, I was at the George on Sunday, which was a great experience, but it was a match, obviously, that didn't have any consequence. So I didn't have to pay attention to the match. It was way too hot in there. And it was way too crowded. So if you want me to give a good analysis on Monday, I will sit down like I normally do, lock in, watch these matches, take my notes, have my second screens up, experience the whole match. And if they win, you'll see me at the Emirates going crazy as I usually do. And if they lose, then which they won't, I will not save my tears for another day. That isn't even a thought I even like to entertain. I always like to think of every scenario, but this one I'm not. I genuinely and confidently believe Arsenal's going to win Saturday.
Give me those salty, tasty.
No, I'm not even going to give it to you.
Rolling down those beautiful little cheeks.
No.
Give me those tears.
I'm not even going to entertain it.
Give me those tears.
No. On Monday,
I can't wait to hear what the cope is. I can't wait to hear what the cope is from you when you come out of this game and you're telling me everything that these fans who you're claiming are cowards and scum and whatever else.
I'm not going to, but the fans that I know in Budapest, I know there is a complete Arsenal takeover happening right now in Budapest. And that is great to see. like every step of the way has just been like a great moment and a step of the confidence that Arsenal fans have. Whether you just jumped on the train or you've been on, for generations, and it's season tickets have been passed down from generation to generation from North London. Like I am not a fan gatekeeper. That's not how I roll. That's not how I operate. Come one, come all.
But not me.
You're bandwagoning the wrong team.
So you're saying if I bandwagoned Arsenal, if I turned up in an Arsenal shirt today, you'd have invited me?
I would have been a lot more impressed. But listen, it's good, but it's not good enough. I'm going to need more from you. I'm going to need more. And this right here, no, you're not invited.
Guys, bring the beret in, get the baguette in, get my necklace of garlic, get it all in here.
Do you know the props I'm going to have with me on Monday if Arsenal do the double? First off, I hope I show up to the show on Monday because God forbid if I actually sleep from Saturday night onto the parade.
Dehydrated from all those salty tears.
It will be a lot of sweat.
Right, Eric Bielderman joins us up next to tell us the Paris Saint-Germain side of things, how they're approaching this game. We will talk more Arsenal as well.
It doesn't matter.
We'll have a fan face-off coming up later in the show. Plus, we'll look at the latest transfer news, all coming up.
Come on, you Gunners.
On the S Word.
Bringing all the biggest football debates stateside. The S Word from talkSPORT.